Number 3, part C. I went ahead and just rewrote my equations from number 3, part B, and then it says to just use these to find the acceleration of the two blocks. So we're just trying to solve for A. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take each of these equations for each of the blocks and solve for like T1 and T2 so that I can then substitute into here. Because I don't know the two tensions, I want to substitute for those so they're no longer part of my equation. So with this equation on the left, I can just add the mg over to the other side, and I get T1 equals mg plus ma. And then with this one, I can imagine adding the T2 over and then subtracting the ma. So T2 ends up being 2mg minus 2ma there. So then I'm going to substitute those into this equation. So I am going to, well, actually first before I do that, sorry, I got ahead of myself. I'm just going to, this alpha I don't really want in there. I want to say it in terms of A. So I'm going to replace alpha with A over R. And then I have some things I can cancel. That R can cancel one of those R's. And then now I have an R in each term of the whole equation. So I'm just dividing everything by R and getting rid of those. So now it's just tension 2 minus tension 1 equals 3/2 ma. And now I'm going to substitute. So tension 2 is this, 2mg minus 2ma. Tension 1 is mg plus ma. That equals 3/2 ma. And then I'm trying to solve for A, for the acceleration. So I'm going to combine some like terms over here on the left. So 2mg minus this mg would be just 1 mg. Negative 2ma minus another ma is negative 3 ma. And then that equals 3/2 ma. And then I've got an m in every term, so I can get rid of those, divide each side by m. And then I don't like having the fraction, so I'm going to go ahead and multiply everything by 2 just because I want to. So this becomes a 2g, this becomes a 6a, and that becomes a 3a. And then I'm trying to solve for a, so if I add the 6a over, I get 2g equals 9a, divide by 9, and the acceleration is 2/9 of g. So 2/9 the acceleration due to gravity.